Today is July 29th, 2014. Got a quick trade recap and then the watch list. Yesterday, I closed out my short over the last several days on ARIA. Pretty happy with this. I mean, I believe I started in the 610s back on Thursday or so, or Thursday or Friday. I'd have to check. But held down and hit my target. You know, my target was 560. The only bummer, well, I guess in hindsight it wasn't a bad. You know, I covered some into some of these spikes. Like I think I covered right here when it spiked to 6, and then I covered more at this 570 spike, and then rode a little bit more. And you know, I closed it mid afternoon yesterday at pretty close to the low of the day. But this thing could continue to fade. I mean, it was up on some fake tweet or something, but. I got my pound of flesh and I'm happy. And once I start holding the short over, 3-4 days, I started getting pretty skittish. You never know, they issue some press release or something. But I'm happy with that trade. Scaled in and out, made $1,000. It worked out pretty well. First watch list stock, and then I'm also short. This is NQ Mobile. This kind of frustrating. I mean, it kind of spikes at the open and then fades and then spikes. It doesn't really want to crack 650. That's the level I'm looking for. I mean, I would like to get it down to this 620 or, level in there. Not looking for a huge move on this. I've got a little bigger position size than I want, but this thing, it's pretty well proven it's a piece of shit, but they also like to issue press releases and stuff too. So I'd really like to get out of this today. I mean, even if I hate to hold something for a couple days and end up scratch, but it's kind of looking that way unless I can get a real hard drop right away. WPCS, I traded this yesterday as well, like a coward. I bought right into this spike. I think I bought just over $1. You can see big volume coming in, big move. Bought 2 quick fills and then exited, I think 10 cents later. I mean, I ended up having 2,000 shares and I made a little over $100 after commissions. So, 8-9 cents probably. But at the time, it was a good play because it shoots to 120 and then comes all the way back to the low ones. Now, then, this was kind of what I didn't expect to see. I just thought it would be like a spike on Friday where it spikes and fades all the way back. Well, yesterday it spiked hard, faded, and then spiked even harder into the close. So now I've flipped on this. Even though I bought it yesterday, I'm looking for a short on this. We'll see, not in love with it, but it's Bitcoin hype related. I'll be watching it, I guess. I'm not sure if I'll trade it. A long pick for today is CAMT. 3D printing, it's had its spikes and its fades. Positive news this morning. What was it? Okay, earnings. Okay, they announced earnings, which I'm not going to read this during this video, but so I'll read this. So, but I'm not going to do it during this video. And if you want to check out CAMT, 3D printing, I'm assuming they had good earnings if they're up 17% pre-market. So I'll be watching this close into the close or into the open and see if it's worth a buy. FSI is clean water, which is interesting. I think that's going to be a real trend in the future. But odds are this is a complete piece of crap. So it spiked to its previous level from last week, moved pretty hard late day yesterday. I'll be watching this for a short. Would like to see a parabolic move to get short into. Plug, I added this. I doubt I will trade Plug, but Plug is known, now it will run further than you think a lot, but Plug is known for spiking and dropping over and over again. I see they got some positive news with a Walmart contract, but they announce this positive news with Walmart, it seems, every few months. So I'll be looking to short that, but not at the levels it's at now. I'd like to see a bigger move. LOCO is interesting. El Polo Loco. I thought about trading this yesterday, just like Trulia and TRLA and Z. I mean, those were the three hot stocks of the day, but they're all real companies. I try and avoid those. But LOCO came back hard this morning, $4 or $5 off the high. I'll try and not do it, but I'd like to look at getting long this. I mean, I don't know why a chicken restaurant is this hot, but all IPOs are hot right now, and I've traded a little bit of GoPro, but other than that, I just really haven't traded IPOs. So I'll be watching this. But pretty good basket of stocks. Hopefully we can get some movement on NQ, and then a couple other good trade setups. So today's looking good.